Hey, fine people of the universe and the world. This is Glen Davis. It's pretty late tonight. I'm up late. What I want to talk about, a little bit of magic. Or should I say, we'll go along with this philosophy here. Actions speak louder than words. And I noticed this, if you don't realize it, your awareness plays a big part in your environment. And what you're aware of and how you act and approach people is the whole reason why the stars and the sun and the planets line up which way they do, and the whole cosmos way far out act the way they do. Because for every single blade of grass and every single tree in the woods, every single bush, every single tadpole, every single fish, every single thing, every living organism, not human, depends on the planets and stars out in the universe, because we're all from there. Now, I'd like to tell you one thing. I've been working a lot on myself. I fell off, and I'll tell you what, the universe is a beautiful place once you get to know it. Universal laws, wonderful. Wonderful. This is 2017 right now. My girlfriend, I want to say January this year, slowly started coming downhill and declining. I seen her, where I'm at now, my mother's house. She had steps, and she had to walk up these steps, and her legs were slowly getting weaker and weaker. I thought nothing of it. I said, come on, Carrie, we're 39 now. We're not 89. We're not 59, 40. We're 40 years old, 39. But I'm thinking, why? It seemed like she's struggling to make it up steps and walk. In due time, she got weaker and weaker and weaker. And little did I know, at her house, the night her friend was up there, I sensed something. And this is what the universe showed me on television. My stepson's TV that was going on in her house. There was a MTV show, or what kind of show they have on TV these days. I think it was a YouTube type TV program, what they have now. I got Comcast, so I don't know. But on this show, I glance and I see it was an MTV program, and everybody was falling down. It was a joke. Like, they were putting jokes on people, slipping down strip poles and falling down. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Falling down. But at the time, and even to this day, I still eat somewhat healthy. But at the time, my mind was a little more clear than it ever was, and it still is to this day. But I noticed that, and then it caught me. And then my girlfriend had walked through the door. My stepson comes and said, where were you at? I said, well, your mom went to the store. I don't know. She said she could barely walk. And it struck me. Then that's when I glanced at the TV. Everybody's falling. And I caught this. I said, something's going to happen. This I sensed. I sensed this. I sensed it. And sure enough, she got her friend to live up. I said, she's going to fall. She's going to fall. My lady's going to fall. She's not going to be able to walk. When she got her girlfriend up to walk to the car, she fell by the car door. And right when she fell, my bag broke. Not that I broke it out of my hand. It just ripped. Plastic bag from the grocery store, just yanked and ripped and torn. I didn't do it. My bag broke the same time she fell. Her legs gave out. The same time the bag gave out. We go to the hospital. Now take note, this is December, January, February. This is February, I want to say. Yeah, this is February 22nd. My birthday is February 28th, 1978. But my birthday was 28th. She spent her birthday in the hospital. Then they transferred her to rehabilitation center, and they transferred her a month after, and she had to stay in there for 6 long, agonizing months. Comes home for 2 months. She has edema. So, if anybody believes in the universe and you believe in prayer for Jesus Christ and God and whatever religion you worship, please give Carrie Walker Norton prayers and Glen Davis prayers. No matter what God you praise, I have my own beliefs. She has hers. And now she went in. She was home for 2 months. Went right back in. But when she went in for edema and cellulitis. Now she came out. When she came out, she didn't come out. The night that she went in, I couldn't take it. I cried. Now, this is what my energy force did. I believe this. I cried in front of her face. I said, I gotta go home, babe. I can't face this emergency room right now. So, now, I come home. Had the biggest night with my parents. I think I might have ever had. And we had a big argument. Come to find out the next day, and this is what I told her on the phone while she's trying to recover. Crying, babe, I can't stay here. My mom, look at Off the Hook. Look at Glen Davis, philosophy, Off the Hook. That's what my mom does to me. But I'm over it. I'm a grown man. I get this way sometimes, emotional about the only one person that rips my life apart. And we might all feel this way, but I'm more powerful than that. But I gave in and I cried to her. I said, I can't do this. I can't do it. The next day, she couldn't breathe. They put up ventilator tube down her throat. Come to find out a week later, the doctor told us, if she don't improve tomorrow, there's a good chance she's not going to make it. So, for all my hip-hop people out there and all my friends and fans, I want to tell you, fans for my music, just everybody, I'm a fan of everybody else too, that I've been seeing her in the hospital. She improved. And she improved the night before. I had contacted a healing practitioner in San Diego, California on the phone. And I cried to her. I said, my girl might not make it. I'm asking, I'm begging for help. And I studied on the phone. I looked up everything that could be causing her breathing. It was called acute respiratory syndrome. Nobody could figure out what kind of fluid was filling her lungs. They said it wasn't from her legs, it was on the inside. I said, something's going on, they can't figure it out. I said, my last shot was this healing practitioner who dealt with metaphysics. She said, how did you reach me? I said, this is all, I'm crying. I said, I'm reaching out right now. I'm on the phone from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I know you're in San Diego. She said, you're from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I said, yes, ma'am. And she was a high working practitioner at the time, and right now she still is. I'd give you her name; it's written down. But she was my last choice. Sure enough, the next day she said, "I'll please," and she did this meditation tactic with me. I'm telling you, meditation works. She told me what to do to breathe through the nose and out through the mouth. I'm smoking now, but because I have a cigar a night. Even if like 2 hits of a cigar, I'm trying to quit. I smoked a lot in my life, but through these breathing techniques and this meditation process, I calmed down. I got so calm. She said, now how you feel, Glenn? I said, I feel really good. My tears were just dried up. I mean, I actually dried them myself. I said, I feel good. Went and laid down, wiped my tears, watched something on TV. And sure enough, what was on TV was in my mind. The same thing I was thinking was on the television. And she says, I'll call you back in 2 hours. I'm going to call my healing practitioner friends. It's not like a bunch of healers rooting for you. And I'm like, well, thank you, man. I feel good. I hope she feels good. And I said, but I didn't feel down. The next day, her oxygen level went from 100 to 40. and she was alert. She was a little bit off the drugs or whatever drug they had her on. She you're out of it. You can't. They had her arms wrapped with gauze, and so she couldn't pull her wires or whatever the hell, whatever she had on her. Oxygen tanks, whatever, I don't know, but this was horrible. So the day after that, I call. Yeah, we just removed her, the breathing machine's gone. He says she didn't have the trach, or the ventilator no more. Sent her to a rehabilitation home. Now, just today, I have to end this by saying this. Last night I was thinking about her really deep. Today I didn't realize what I did. But she wasn't eating. She hasn't been eating, but she's doing better. She's doing a lot better. Thanks to my friends on Facebook. Thanks to everybody who prayed on her cell phone that I sent a prayer for. Whatever prayer you prayed, thank you very much for having your inner strength to be with us. But I went in today and she wasn't eating. So she says, "Man, I'm hungry." On the phone, I said, "Yeah. I wonder what's for lunch." Sure enough, they're bringing a chicken cordon bleu. And then her neighbor friend was elderly. She's like, "This is dry." I said, I cut my little piece, and I said, "I like it." Not knowing what I was doing. Straight up, not knowing. So I cut my little piece off. And I have to cut her food up because she has dentures. And, it takes her time to chew. But she said, "I don't know. I'm just not feeling it." She said, "Can you go to Wendy's?" I said, "Sure, I'll go to Wendy's, babe. What do you want?" She said, "I want a baked potato with chives, butter, and sour cream." She wants one. My neighbor friend wants one. My neighbor friend wants one with just butter and sour cream. And I said, "Okay, I'll do that, Carrie. I'll do that." So I went and I went for her. I went and I got her baked potato. And I brought it back. Long story short, I got a 6-piece nugget. So I'm eating my nugget. I didn't like them. I didn't like the nuggets. I took one bite. I said, "McDonald's is better." So she took 2 nuggets to the face and said, "These are good." I said, "I don't like them." I come home saying, "Well, Glenn, you did that for a reason. Normally you'd eat 2 cheeseburgers or a salad." And she, sure as enough, ate my nuggets. Didn't touch her potato. I'm more than likely she ate her potato tonight because the way the universe worked, it lined me up with making her eat. You see? And it made her eat. And amazingly, this is to the world. I want you to know that the universe works in mysterious ways. My actions today were not by me. They were by a higher power. She must have had almost all my nuggets. I had 2. She had 4. She doesn't eat like that for 4 days. Although she had her stomach stapled and she had a surgery back in 2001. Whenever how to lose weight, whatever surgery it is, blah, blah, blah. So I'm HipHop. I love my friends on Facebook. I love everybody I went to school with. All you guys, man, please. Understand I'm going through a lot. And to the hip-hop world out there, I want you to know. Like Ellen Watts said, you got to be like a cloud. You ain't never seen a misshaped cloud. Right? And he said you ain't never seen a misshaped wave. You got to be that. Because there's nothing perfect or imperfect about a cloud or a wave. And the KRS-One, I thank you, my brother. You taught me the best knowledge in life. And so I'm going to end this 2017 on this note. Out of 9 months of the year, she's only been home for 2 months. I struggled. I did a lot of philosophy. You can look up hip-hop philosophy, hip-hop Glen Davis, hip-hop legacy, or philosophy Glen Davis. It doesn't matter because what I speak don't matter. It matters what people feel. It matters that I can show you how the universe works. And all that matters to me is you, whoever you are right now. Because we're all one. We're all one. You're that blade of grass just as much as I am. In this whole universe, every single star out there is for one of us. Straight up. When you look up at the star, your star is out there for you when you pass. And your astrological sign is going to bring you, you're going to go back to where you came from. You're going to come back. But anyways, I don't want to talk too much, too in depth and philosophical. But thank you very much to all my friends and to everybody out there in the hip hop world. Peace, love, unity, one love. Glen Davis. I love you all. Peace. I'm out.